Hi, it's the first time in absolutely ages I've made a video for Final Taboo, but I think it's particularly apt here, and I have very mixed feelings about this, and I'm sharing the information with you, not so that you can necessarily go to one of these places, or so you can fund it, which is what they're actually asking for. It's death cafes, which seems to be a very peculiar concept. It's one of those things that when something changes from being a taboo subject to one which is just part of life, as other topics have over the years, you kind of do need to focus in on it. It needs to be sort of positively raised up in our communities in order for people to feel comfortable about doing that. But to have a focused place where we can talk about death seems to me to be a slightly skewed way of approaching it, because really it should be part of our lives. It should be something that we feel comfortable about talking about anywhere, and with whoever it seems appropriate to us to talk about it with, and certainly our families, to explore the issues that arise from our own potential demise with those who are likely to be affected by it. And I mean, that certainly isn't a problem for me and my family, because I've been involved in the movement in broadest of terms, and my mother was. So we talked about it quite comfortably, as any of you who have watched the videos on this channel will know, to the degree that we shocked and horrified many a doctor who couldn't handle talking about it. And so this is kind of, on the one hand, a good idea, because people are still breaking that taboo. People are still sweeping the notion of death under the carpet until it applies to them, and sometimes even then. And that definitely needs to change. And maybe having focal points where people can come together with people they don't know and talk about their feelings and concerns and anxieties and options is possibly a good thing. But it might just be turning it into something that it's not, in that it's immensely normal. Because, it's the one thing we just literally can't avoid. So I would be very interested to hear, if you watch the video in the link, what your thoughts on it as an idea are, and whether my mixed feelings are mirrored in you, or whether you think it's either a really good idea or a really rubbish idea.